Here are 7 of the biggest mistakes that leaders, owners, entrepreneurs make when changing tech for their team. 1, not training your team in how to use it. The assumption is that people just get it, and that's not going to be true. 2, it's not listening to employees or team members, or rather, assuming employees need things, the things that you've decided, when they actually don't. So many people in the different roles making decisions often think they understand all of the needs, when in reality, that's not the case. We'll say number 3 is not sticking with something for 1 year. And so this is from a book that I read, that you can't really tell if something is successful until you've tried it for a year. And then you should just make some changes and tweak it to then make it more usable moving forward. So often we try something, we think it failed, but it just didn't get the right kind of use or the right understanding of how to use it, because that takes time. Number 4 is allowing other options, or not mandating the change. Oh, I don't want everybody to dislike what we're doing. Well, sometimes you just need to make a decision. If you're going to change to a work management tool like Asana, for instance, but everybody else is using their email for their inbox, or their email for their task manager, or Trello, or ClickUp, and it's not consolidated, you don't have the full scope of use, the full practical use for that tool, because you're allowing other things. So find the core essence of what that tool is being used for. Number 5, thinking tech will solve your problem. In reality, a lot of the problems that technology seeks to solve aren't a technology issue, but a habit issue. They're a people problem, not a tool problem. Because you could use Asana, you could use Trello, ClickUp, any of those things with the right training and with the right team norms. But if you think just changing tech is going to solve your problem, that's going to be an even deeper problem. Your workflow and your habits are often more to blame than the tech itself. Number 6 is live testing rather than small group testing. And so there's the bell curve concept. And if you jump into trying the tip of the bell curve, trying something new with a lot of people, let's say 50% of your team, and it fails, then people are going to think it's going to be bad the whole time. I was on a team and we were adopting a new learning management tool. There were so many being used by this big company that I worked with. And we tried a couple of small things here and there, but then we launched a big push with this tool. And let's just say we probably should have started smaller, because there were certain things that we assumed would work normally, and it took a lot of fixing and changing on the back end, which was what I was doing. And it had a negative experience for some people. So just try the small group, find a small focus group, people who will give constructive feedback, not just say they don't like something, and test it with them. And be honest and open, and share about why you're testing it with them. So don't test big, test small, iterate, and get ready for the big kind of reveal, kind of like the grand opening versus a soft opening. So number 7 is not having an aligned why. This kind of goes back to one of the previous points, but you need to recognize the purpose of the change. What gap is it solving? Where is it kind of directing the mission, the team, the organization? And how is it aligned? Does it align with your goals, your vision, your mission? And is it what is aligned with felt needs and actual needs from your team? So those are top 7 of the biggest mistakes that leaders and owners and entrepreneurs make when changing technology. So understanding when and how to use talent or tech is the key to growing your business or leading your team, while still having time for what matters most. And if you want to become the kind of person who understands how and when to use talent or tech, and you actually get it, I can help. And I want to help. So check out the description below. And I look forward to being part of your process and sharing more ideas for better with you soon. Thanks so much.